So now you're expanding yourself. You're becoming true and authentic. You're letting things go. You're not letting the trauma own you. You're letting go of all attachment, right? While you're just moving back towards home and wholeness, because you're bringing your fragments back to you. Doesn't matter if it's a mishmash. Doesn't matter if you're a quilt. All right? It just matters that the parts of you have come home. Okay? And then just simply, and then I'm going to turn it over very simply. Here's the deal. So now we're doing all the work, and it's time. Something inside, for whatever reason, whatever happens to each one of us, it's our final breath. Okay? And in our final breath, that just means that death just means to de-earth. It means to de-earth, means leaving the earth behind. And that's actually a really great thing, as long as you don't recycle back here, and as long as you go home. So we know not to go to the light, because the light is really the pull of the retention center. When we were born into the light, those fluorescent lights over the doctor's head. Okay, the false light. We don't need to go light. We are the light, and as we're releasing all this stuff and shedding all this stuff, we're becoming even fuller, more complete in that which we are, our translucency, our crystalline energy, our light body. That's it. It's just kind of keeping it simple, and you don't want to go the dark either. No, you want to keep going. Every door that opens to you, you want to say thank you so very much and goodbye, because I'm not going through that door. Every color that you see, you go, no, I'm sorry, not interested in that, because the colors of this realm are very minimal. And they're going to use what is familiar to us. I don't want the colors. I don't want the doors. I don't want that. Family's going to come to you, and you're going to be happy to see mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, your pet dog, your pet cat, your horse, your child. Whomever has passed over before you is going to come, especially the one that really matters to you the most. And they're going to come, and you're going to say, thank you very much. It's really wonderful to see you, but you're not you, and I'm moving on. Okay, because either our loved ones have already gone into the retention center, or they made it out. So they're not standing at the doorway in the tunnel. Okay, those are archon energies. And archon archonic beings, they're part of the structure to hold us here and to trick us to come back and traffic us back in here. Human trafficking doesn't start when we're in flesh and they pick up a child or a woman or a man or whatever. It doesn't start there. It starts up there, out there. It starts out wherever that is, in the death mode. And they traffic us right back in here. So please understand that. Okay, so you say no, and no pets. You don't want to say hello to any pets either, because they'll use that too. And no to the pearly gates, because we've already talked about what the pearly gates are, right? We already talked about that. That's on another pod chat, so you can look back on my broadcast channel if you're interested in that, because that's just the U-turn back here. So, of course, you don't want to go to the gates of hell. Notice the gates, Bill Gates. You don't want to go to the gates of hell, and you don't want to go to the pearly gates. You want to bypass all of it, because you know why? It's all from this world. And we've been taught from this world. What we are seeking is everything that is beyond this black cubed Metatronic world. Period. End of story. Story ended. So you want to go to the unfamiliar. And just remember, in the unfamiliar is your spirit. It is the wholeness of all that you were before you said, yo, yeah, I'll eat from that apple. I'll drop into bite from that fruit. When I got teeth. Now, this is before that. Once you start getting back there, you're going to know wherever there is, and it doesn't matter, just go to the unknown, go to the translucency, go to the crystalline energy. Okay? Just go. And say no all the time until you get out of here. Okay?